game. Welcome to the 12th team. Shot fake in the air. Buckeyes have 4-9. Now a downfield shot on first down for the end zone. Touchdown! Ohio State strikes first. The freshman Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown end zone. Jeremiah. There is Smith running free. Breaks a tackle. Ohio State strikes quickly from 45 yards. Ohio State going up, making the catch. Cannot hold it. Touchdown! Ohio State. This Smith. Ohio State overwhelming today.
Howard in the gun, gets the snap. Howard sets up the pass, pressure coming, shoots it up the left side, caught by Jeremiah Smith, and he lunges to the Notre Dame 37, where eventually he was yanked down. He'll eventually get the first down pickup presented by corner Leonard Moore.
Yeah, they got him one-on-one there on the Ohio State left. Three receivers on the right side. They went back to Jeremiah Smith, and he caught his first pass of the ball game. That's as many.
Howard gets the step, fakes the handoff, sets up the throw, screens it out right side, and Jeremiah Smith with it to the 5, and he'll dance into the end zone for an Ohio State touchdown. Jeremiah Smith from 5th touchdown of the playoffs. And the Buckeyes
going to the left, but Jeremiah Smith was all alone on the right side. Didn't look like there was a defender close to him. Will Howard carries out the fake, comes back to his right, throws it to Jeremiah Smith and into the end zone.
So the PAT unit is out. John Furman to snap. Pressure coming. Howard tosses out on the right side, caught by Jeremiah Smith at the 29 of Notre Dame. And he'll push his way upfield and finally forced out around the Notre Dame 23-yard line by corner Christian Gray. That moves the sticks again.
Howard, 13 of 13. How good has he been in this first half?
Very. Cotton Bowl MVP last week. Will Howard has the Buckeyes on the march. First down with the ball at the Notre Dame 23.
Well, now no more negative plays. Obviously, you like to get in the end zone, but you got points here if our kicker can put it through the uprights.
Yes, Jaden Fielding being the kicker. It's again. Howard out of the shotgun. Back to pass at his own 25. He'll gun that deep down the right side, and it is caught by Jeremiah Smith at the 30 of Notre Dame. He's taken to the Fighting Irish 10-yard line by cornerback Christian Gray. Howard to Smith.
Well, if they're going to play man coverage, who are you going to go to? Number 4, Jeremiah Smith. Will Howard put that one on the money.
The Oregon Ducks, who they beat in the second round of these playoffs.
On the spot
it is taking a while. 7 seconds left. Notre Dame trying to semifinals. So Ohio State 12 and.
Howard gets the ball out. There is Jeremiah Smith. Flips it. Smith's got it. And the freshman just launches in as the Buckeyes score to answer the Irish. Howard flips it. Smith's got it, and the freshman just launches in as the Buckeyes score to answer the Howard flips it. Smith's got it, and the freshman just. Space for Smith. He comes back. There's some space for Smith. He comes back. Makes some grab. Another first down. Let's finish this thing. Second half.
Leave no doubt. Don't leave it to one play. Don't leave it to one.
No touches for Jeremiah Smith here in the second half. Mr. Howard delivers downfield. He's got it. Jeremiah Smith hadn't had a touch in the. Howard delivers downfield, and Smith, he's got it. People just roll here. The longest, toughest. Jeremiah Smith, and out until that potential game clincher. First down at the 10. On the second half, until that potential. Hadn't had a touch in the second half.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What's up, JJ?
It's Ohio State together at the mountaintop. Champions of college.
What's next for you next season?
Try to repeat it for sure. It's my turn now, so I got to go get it for my team. First one, trying to get 3 more, 2 more.
And I give it to you, yup, and I do. Let me know, girl, what you wanna do. Give me some. Yup, and I do. Let me know, girl, what you wanna do. Give me some.
This was the 4th down call, a play action pass. Watch Jeremiah Smith. He's open. That ball needs to go from Julian Saint, his young quarterback. Hey, man, when we dial it up to number 4, that ball has got to go in his.
Second offensive possession for the.
This is a ball that you don't normally see Smith drop. In fact, we went and watched him practice. First thing we saw when we walked into the building, they chucked it downfield to him, and he just reached a second drop of the game of the series for Jeremiah, right?
He's squatting a lot.
Oh, man.
First down at 10 of the 20. There's
his gloves. Those were not working. Keep in mind, Jeremiah Smith told me at practice earlier this week, this game against.
over the middle. Nice completion. Jeremiah Smith breaks a tackle.
But Smith is just inside of him. When that motion man goes outside, what it does is it changes the coverage. A bit of a hold right there from Malik Muhammad. It was on 5. They announced 4. Jelani McDonald.
First down, yes, for Ohio State. It's Jeremiah Smith.
It'll be working against Malik Muhammad right here, and it's a slow release, and then just hands right there. Maybe gets away a little push-off, but creates space for himself. How easy is that for Julian Sand? Big, wide open.
They can run routes, they can block. So I think getting that look every day is big, especially for the.
I've noticed that he doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Jeremiah Smith.
When you see of greatness,
open. Smith at the 50, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Jeremiah Smith. He got behind everybody, even the peanut vendors.
Jeremiah Smith. Pass again. Goes for Smith. Wide open. Jeremiah Smith down the sideline. Touchdown, Buckeyes. I'd say that playbook is wide open, Jay.
A matter of time before we see the explosive potential of Ohio State's offense. And word to the wise, Jeff, you might want to cover Jeremiah Smith with at least one guy. You probably need two guys, but a good job there by Julian.
34 yards. Jeremiah Smith for 87 yards, and Carnell. Ball, good blitz pickup to the outside, wide open. Smith, another first down and out of bounds. Getting close to the 45.
235 pounds, stones the blitzer. And that gives Sayin a clean pocket to get out to his go-to guy.
Sayin, end zone, touchdown, Jeremiah Smith, number 2 for him in the first half.
The tempo just completely drops him. You see him wide open there in the back of the end zone. If you have one on.
That's a guy you can't leave alone. Big body, maybe the easiest one he's ever had. Number 1 team in the country.
Rolling. Julian Sayin, Jeremiah Smith, already 2 first-half touchdowns for him. 35-0. Number 1 team.
Today around the conference, tonight after football, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app.
Sayin going to go on top. He'll look and fire a pass down on the right side, caught by Jeremiah Smith. Steps out of bounds at his own 35-yard line in front of corner Michael Mack. And that'll be fakes a handoff, looks. He'll fire it deep down the right side. Jeremiah Smith behind the defense. Smith catches at the 10, pushed out of bounds at the Bobcats' 9-yard line. Jeremiah Smith by corner Michael Mack.
And I think that hung up in the air a little bit long. I think if he would have got thrown that a little bit more on a tight rope, that might have been a touchdown, but you're not going to complain about the result there.
Jeremiah Smith ran right underneath that, hauled it in with a defender right on him.
We want to protect our DBs, but we're not.
With a snap, he'll fire a quick one and a left side, caught by Smith, tackled at the 29 of the Bobcats. Tank Pearson corner with a stop, but it's enough for a Buckeye first down.
Pushes to the receivers, and Jeremiah Smith, if you get off him 7 or 8 yards, I'm sorry, Julian Sayin's going to throw it to him all day, and we're going to be saying this a lot.
Ohio State hosting the MAC champions, the Ohio Bobcats.
Look, that one down the left side of the field, caught to the 50-yard line, Jeremiah Smith, and that's right where he is tackled by corner Tank Pearson.
Defensive staff right there was one where they played front defense, so now it's man-to-man on the outside, and he runs a deep 20-yard curl route. Julian Sayin is paid.
And Julian will keep that one himself. Down to the 42, and we'll check in on the flag. Would be a gain of 3. Cameron Hollaball with the stop. And a late flag, a couple of late flags. The skirmish down here.
So that was an easy one. And then after the play, we got some jawing. And there's Jeremiah Smith, who's like, no, don't say that to me or my friends. And then, of course, all of this goes crazy. How dare you?
Looking, he'll heave that one deep down the left seam. Jeremiah Smith gathers it at the 2 and into the end zone for a touchdown. 47 yards through the air. 22-9.
Well, they pick up that first. People did a good job picking up the blitz there and allowing Julian Sayin to find Jeremiah Smith on that post route.
PAT unit.
Deep crosser underneath with Jeremiah Smith over the top.
And second in a row. The All-American gives the Buckeyes a little breathing room here in the third quarter.
Chemistry, and that's what we've been doing over the last month or two.
Right in Max Clare. Fake handoff, give on a reverse, and it's Smith coming from left to right. Coming left side to the 10, Smith to the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith was wide right, circled around to the left. 17 yards on that play, adding to Ohio State's lead, which is now.
Buckeye blockers out in front of him as he handoff from a little flip handoff from Julian Sayin, turned the corner and got in the end zone right inside the pylon.
His second rushing touchdown in his Ohio State career. He had one last year. So the PAT unit is on. Jaden Fielding to kick out of the hole.
But as the game got longer, the top-ranked team has looked the part. Ohio State on their way to a third win of the season.
Back to 6. Ohio State They're 1-4 through the regular season. They'd like to be number one at the end of the year, but right now it's all about taking that top ranking and getting better in this improvement week.
Looking, he'll heave that one deep down the left seam. Jeremiah Smith gathers it at the 2 and into the end zone for a touchdown. 47 yards through the air as Jeremiah Smith was wrestling with Michael Mack for that football, and Ohio State on top now 22-9.
See, I made this beat, baby, Chief with Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the zoo shit, never see home. 26 club with the squad, y'all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is portally come out as home. I'm the type to take a bad sale and leave all type of pics on the phone. Y'all made it safe. The streets, these kids ain't got no structure.